Always another errand to see.
Pleasant surroundings make for pleasant thoughts.
I think we're missing our helmet. Oh no, it's right there. It's just the crown. Okay. So I guess we go back to Batal? Or no, we need to go to, well, Volcanic Island's end. So let's go back to Batal. We're starting to run out of these stones.
Always another errand to see to.
Oh, we got something over our head. Yep.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
I hate that it lets you use it and then doesn't tell you can't use it until after. All let's try going underneath the palace.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Herald moves
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
So you stopped her assassination? Were you supposed to actually stay by her? Or did you actually find the guy by his description? That's not where I want to go. Yeah, that quest was confusing for me because go the wrong way. They had the circle marked where they said we were supposed to find the guy before he killed her, and he wasn't there. And then he kills her. I'm like, okay, was I not supposed to look in that circle? Was I actually supposed to stay with her? You found the guy in that circle? So I didn't see anybody with an injured arm like they said he was supposed to have. I didn't see, I saw a couple guys with pulled back hair, but they didn't have injured arms. Oh, I don't know. That quest was crap to me.
The heavens will surely.
And they all look kind of similar. Yeah, so we're supposed to find her body? On with a scar. Well, like, how are you supposed to notice a small scar on somebody when, like, you're looking at them like this and they have clothes on and you're supposed to see a small scar? And they had like 50 people there and you have like 2 minutes to find him before she gets assassinated? I really don't like some of the quest designs in this. All of their arms were exposed to some degree. Look at the arm. He had an attitude. I figured it was him. How can you tell if he has an attitude? They all were like looking at her and some were walking around. Like a glow or a signal above their head. I mean, they go above and beyond not to be that obvious in this game. Like, they don't put anything above people's heads. I guess they don't want to break the immersion or something.
To turn in for the night.
Oh, we had to talk to all of them. Yeah, I didn't try clicking on any of them, but there's like 50 of them there. It's crazy. And they kept interrupting you and saying, oh, you're running out of time. I did not like that quest, but so yeah, we failed it. I don't know if they meant for it to be more obvious and I just wasn't seeing it or what, but I did not see it.
Both mind and body must be
This up the stairs is on the right side of the stairs. Hopefully if you're gonna retry that quest, this would help. So yeah, so this is the room, right? So she was up there doing her prayer dance or whatever, and they had the these are the stairs, and so they had a circle right here with like 50 people. Some were just standing there, some were walking around. And I tried to look at all of them and I just could not see anything based on that short description that made anybody stand out more than anybody else. You have to do New Game Plus, so you have to play the game completely over to be able to do it again.
Or a comfy bedroll.
Which I'm definitely not going to play this game again. There's no way. I could see the scar, but it wasn't like the animation that he couldn't use that arm. Yeah, hell with that, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it was... I could not see any major differences between any of these people. They all looked like they were just there praying to this lady or whatever. I didn't see anybody with an obvious scar or obvious injury. I did see a couple people with pulled back hair though. I don't know. I tried to look at their arm. I was like looking at people and I didn't see anything. I felt like that should have been a little more obvious. You're going to save before you do a main quest like that. You could rest at an inn, and then you can do load last inn save. Like I did not see weapons on anybody. If an inn or a house, you can reload. Yeah. I think a weapon would have been really obvious to me. Was he a guard? Because the guards had weapons. Yeah, no doing a save on the fly. No, that would be too easy. So we gotta find how to get under this palace.
Surely I'm overdue a day or
I know the lab is under here. They're similarly to a guard. And maybe that's what I missed. I don't think I was looking very closely at the guards. Probably what I missed. Because all of the guards were outside of that circle. See, this is underneath the palace. This is the lab.
I'm starved. I must remember.
My sword arm could use some.
Was her body being stored down here somewhere?
Would that I knew more of the world's structure.
I'll have to find like a YouTube video or something. Someone's probably posted something by now. And see if I was just completely oblivious or if it was a lot more subtle.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
This is the prison. Excuse me, spoilers. Rude. Look in here already? Yeah, we did. Yeah. Who's in there? I have those saurian tails. It was another newt liquor. Yeah, might need to revive her with a wake stone. It could be. Oh. Yeah. Interesting. Because you can revive any NPC at the morgue with a wake stone, right?
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I have a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
All dead NPCs in the area with an eternal wake stone. Difference between an eternal wake stone and a regular wake stone, because I don't think I've ever seen an eternal one.
Are a sign that
Alone,
all
maybe. But not without
All
its
this
charm.
work puts a damp. No. So much going on. Test that first.
Our wake stone allows you to revive people one by one. Eternal is AoE. How do you make an eternal one? Because I've only ever seen, you know, the 3 shards create a wake stone, right?
This sort of quality seems all's well.
How do you make an eternal one? Oh, you get it from the Sphinx. I'm totally overdoing the Sphinx stuff too, because I think that's crap as well. Yeah, I don't think her body is down here. You get from Sphinx, you can get more by making copies of it at the forgery shop. Yeah. The requests or questions were big. Well, it's not even that it was complicated. It's that, like, once it was like, oh, it's this special company created pawn in the rift. I was like, that's stupid. It should be something like truly in the game world, not just like, it seems like, you know, they don't want to break immersion for things like by not putting quest markers above people's heads or whatever, but they'll do this completely artificial, stupidly named pawns that, I don't know. It put a bad taste in my mouth. I was just done with the Sphinx at that point. It's like, oh, it's like something in the world that I need to figure out. Or maybe some kind of unique monster I need to find, or NPC in the world I need to talk to, or, you know, like bringing my pawn to the Sphinx. That was cool. But that just was, I was done.
Where to now?
have a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Yeah, her body is not down here. Eternal Wakestone is used to combat Dragon's Plague. So what I heard for Dragon's Plague is if you find a NPC or a pawn that has been afflicted by Dragon's Plague, is you throw them in the water, and the Cthulhu waters will kill them, and then when they come back, they'll be purged of Dragon's Plague. So if the Dragon's Plague is at the last stage and you rest at a town, everyone's gonna die. And is it really so bad? All right, let's try to find... Only for main pawn, the others require the owners to throw them into the water. Ah. I heard it was any pawn.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay. The heavens heed this wish, for all our sakes.
So yeah, that sage is totally wrong too, because they said underneath the palace you'll find her body. You need to breathe life back into it. Her body is not underneath the palace. Lies.
Slim pickings of late.
Rehiring them would still have the plague if owner did not throw them into the water. Gotcha.
My back's so stiff.
You've tried it? Because
Surely I'm overjoyed.
I'm not sure if the other guy who was telling me that had actually tried it or just heard about it.
Stay here a bit.
I've never even seen a pawn with Dragon's Plague. You're on the wrong way. Got nuked 3 times due to complacency about it. I mean, you tried throwing someone else's pawn in the water to cure them, and it didn't cure them. Just want to make sure we have the right information. Where? Oh, back here.
Well met, sir.
Oh, mustn't be.
You tried it and didn't cure?
I'm so very tired. Those who lose their lives on Batali soil are brought here to be prepared for their eternal slumber. I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask.
5,000 gold. Look for a body. Vidinia, right there.
I have placed a mark upon the remains you seek. This place gives me an ill feeling.
Is it that crypt mark? Probably die off a cliff or bridge, or seeing the plague take place. Yeah, right? Those are awesome AI. One with a candle on it. Oh, this one?
My fan aches.
Ah. Ah. Yes. Come back to us. You're welcome.
We thank you.
Where'd you go?
I live. What has happened, Arisen? We must see Manella at once. Nay, we ought not abandon caution. To move now would be to walk into the jaws of peril anew. Instead, we shall pen a letter and beg that you will deliver it to Manella in our stead.
Okay.
At last, the viper shows its tongue. 'Twas the coral snakes who employed the assassin. Let us inform Sir Manella. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Okay, so the quest is fixed now. Sounds like a better deal. Yeah. Yeah, she's all the way back at the volcanic island. Which we need to talk to that dude there anyway. So let's do that. We need more of these stones. Getting pretty low.
Took nary a moment. Now
Yep.
that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
All right.
This place.
Pray, follow me.
Yeah, we're coming. What if we can talk to Lamont now too? So I don't think we actually needed to buy those newt liquors because we found one.
We're here, Master.
Oh, hi.
You return, Sir Arisen. To what do I owe? What's this? I can scarcely believe it. Her Majesty lives. 'Twould seem all is not lost after all. Will you continue to aid us, Sir Arisen?
It says to follow her and you take the lead. Well, you know.
This time I shall not fail her. I shall protect Empress Nadinia, even if it should cost me my life. So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. We must flush out the betrayer at all costs.
Already killed the coral snakes.
I would speak with you, Sir Arisen.
You already are speaking to me.
With Her Majesty safe, and the knowledge of the coral snake's involvement under our belt, 'tis time for us to make our move. Yes, Sir Arisen. I mean to draw the villain who set this scheme in motion out of the shadows in which they lurk. My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody,
But I already killed the coral snakes.
and that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace Road. 'Tis my hope that this will lure the mastermind to the fall.
Yeah,
For you,
We may benefit from pursuing
oh,
the
we got a fairy
information.
stone at least. What do they want me to do now? We're gonna have to resurrect the coral snake guys so we can
We
kill
are
them
to share
again?
information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Let's go talk to Lamont first. Maybe they came back too? Maybe. Yeah. The good outcome for this, support the Empress's decision. I mean, why wouldn't we support the Empress? the quest. We're gonna have to do it tomorrow. We're gonna talk to Lamond and then we'll probably call it a night. I'm getting T-Red. We have all the new liquor now.
Time for a few sips. Well now, if it ain't the current Arisen. Faring all right. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me?
Brought you some new liquor.
Brilliant.
Oh, how many do we give him? Give him one? Can we give him just one at a time?
That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this.
Oh, it has to
But
be
what
3?
you hoping for, cuz? Some sort of boon? Suppose I could oblige a fellow Arisen. What? Hadn't you noticed? That's a bit embarrassing, eh? I'm a former Arisen. Mind, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal. I've just remembered. I've got something for ye, cuz. Here ye are. Reckon ye'll make good use of it.
So yeah, we did not need to buy those 3 new liquors.
Fancy
Whoops.
a look at my wares?
It's all good. It was only 1,500 gold or something.
Care to join me for a glug or free, cuz? Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz.
Will he just keep giving us rotten
Care to
eggs?
join me for a glug or free, cuz? Damn near brings a tear. This is for ye, cuz.
Well met, sir.
Care to join me for a glug or free, cuz?
I gave him 2 previously. I gave him one I found, one I made, and now I gave him another one that I found. And I still have the 3 that I bought. Yeah.
Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz.
We can get infinite rotten soft-boiled eggs from him. Interesting. We could really stink up a place. So did he give us, was that giving us the warfare? Vocation? Did I miss that? Yes. Did that pop up on the screen? I didn't see it.
I'd not linger here, given the choice.
Did he give us a scroll? Oh. There it is. Grandmaster Path. Tome detailing an exceptional ability for warfare is use it to learn rearmament. What? Do I have to be the warfare?
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a...
Vocation suited to the Arisen, master of a variety of weapons. The ability to quickly change equipment allows them to adopt a highly flexible fighting style. It's grayed out. Oh yeah, you need to use discipline to fully unlock warfare. order. Fundamentals of battle. Warfarers wield all manner of weaponry to conquer the battlefield. They possess the unique ability to swap weapons and adopt skills from the corresponding vocation in an instant, requiring sharp reflexes and tactical adaptability to master. The Warfarer vocation is intended for seasoned combatants and can only be acquired by the Arisen. Equipping multiple weapons as a Warfarer. You can equip multiple weapons in the equipment menu. When using the rearmament skill, you will cycle through the weapons you have equipped in their set order. Setting weapon skills. As Warfare, you can assign weapon skills that you have acquired from other vocations to a skill set. The skill set is exclusive to the Warfare vocation and does not change when using the rearmament skill. Assigned weapon skills may only be activated if their corresponding vocation matches that of the weapon you have equipped. Nice, you can use a bow, would be great for those stupid harpies, right? Yes. So you switch weapons, but what about armor? Basic Warfare can use all weapons and skills except other vocations master skill. As a Warfare, you can equip multiple weapons simultaneously. However, only the heaviest weapon you have equipped will count towards your equipment weight. You'll also be able to rapidly switch between weapons and adjust the order in which they are equipped. What? Oh, and only the heaviest armor counts as the weight? All right.
Roof over your head, at least. Much obliged.
The Warfarer is the ultimate vocation for proving your glory, Arisen.
'Tis a vocation demanding ample faith in one's abilities and
Well, that's what I'm
worthy of
saying, though. If you
respect.
can equip multiple sets of armor as well as weapons, then which weight of armor it counts? Oh, I can wear any armor I want. Yeah, because they didn't explain that at all. They just talked about weapons. So it's like, what do you do with armor? But you just wear whatever armor you want? So if you switch to a fighter weapon and you're not wearing fighter, like heavy fighter armor, you're not going to be a good fighter. Right, they didn't. Yeah, that's weird. So I think I'll mostly be the spear hand. And maybe I'll add a bow so that I can switch to the bow so I can attack at range better. Either a bow or the magic archer bow, right? Because then with the magic archer bow, I don't need arrows. It's magic based. And the spear hand is kind of magic based as well. So my magic with my armor is already going to be increased. That's magic defense though. It's the weapon that gives you your magic or your strength. But I think being geared as a spear hand is going to play better with the magic classes. They spear, right? Yeah. You need one skill slot for rearmament. Okay. Yeah. I think that'll be the plan. Be spear hand, but then we'll add the magic bow so that we can do range stuff better. Yeah, switch between weapons. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I like it. And we'll play with that more next time. So we'll sleep here at the inn, I suppose.
You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash.
We must rest. Though the sun is...
Do a proper save.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Yeah, like those ogres who could use your magic arrow and hit their damage spots. Oh, yeah, yeah, especially the golems. Yeah, so the cyclopses would be able to hit their eye. The golems, we could hit their weak points. And then Gargans would probably stay spear. Yeah. Harpies would definitely switch to the bow. I like it. So we're gonna save our game here. And then title screen. We're gonna quit out. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow. We'll try to do a little bit more with the Nadinia quest. But I think that's the last side quest we'll try to do. Yeah, golems. Yeah, yeah. I was pretty sure that's what you were talking about.